Hello. Don't touch animals.
So in my last video I said that the trip I was on was really far from the way I usually travel. So in this video I will explain how it compares to my usual travels. Like what? It's a beach! Like what's in it to you if I want to go to the beach in my tuxedo? What do I think of it? Who do I think it's good for? And what things were strange to me. €5. €5! I mean, some people probably think, yeah, that's reasonable, but €5, come on! First of all, I'm definitely not used to having large enough room for skateboarding. But anyway, my name is Sami and I want to welcome you all to my YouTube channel Traveling Wrong. So on to the topic of how this resort trip was different from the way I usually travel. Me, kind of a backpacker in a resort. So first of all, of course, the room and the hotel were way nicer. Like way nicer. I'm used to like shittier hotels, hostels, bungalows. Hey, this hostel looks okay. How much for a fine room? Do you have Wi-Fi? I really like those bamboo bungalows and the types where you feel you're outside. Maybe it's like you feel the lower carbon footprint of your accommodation or something. I don't know. So I'm used to having a lot of local businesses around, like small restaurants, all kinds of businesses, market areas, street food, all kinds of vendors. I mean, look at all those businesses. There's shop there, shop there, shop there. So how was this in the area where we stayed in the United Arab Emirates? Absolutely non-existent whatsoever. There was the hotel and then there was the mall. In the mall you can find the basic stuff like H&M and all the basic food stuff like Starbucks, Burger King, Papa John's, Baskin Robbins, Nando's, Papa John's. Did I say Papa John's? Whatever. It's not like I don't like Papa John's. Okay, so I think there was a laundry place behind the mall or something like that. But really, it was just the hotel and the mall. There was nothing on the streets, nothing at night, there was no local vendors. And then there were the rules. And I'm not talking about the obvious rules in a Muslim country. I'm talking about the hotel itself. Just way too much in my opinion. Like dress codes at night at the restaurant. I mean, I get them, but come on. Because it's not like you're gonna convince me this is a fancy restaurant. It's a hotel buffet. So for example, I saw a guy coming to eat. He was wearing like a nice looking, well-fitting polo shirt, some light colored, I'm not sure what you call them, but not shorts, but longer, but not full-on pants, and like some sharp looking shoes. He was looking very sharp and stylish. And he was turned away, and he had to go change his pants. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there with random old sneakers, some jeans, and a logo t-shirt. And that's okay. And then you go for a breakfast next morning in the same room and you see a guy in a Speedo and a t-shirt. What? And the pool and the beach rules also. And I pretty much think they set pretty much the same set of rules for both. And I guess you know where I'm going with this. If you set some rules that are completely reasonable for a pool, they get kinda ridiculous when you take them to a beach. No cotton wear or fancy clothing allowed. Like, what? Like, what's in it to you if I want to go to the beach in my tuxedo? No t-shirts. Even those for modesty reasons or sun protection are allowed. Like, what? It's a beach! And the water in there, it's the sea. If I go to the sea with my t-shirt on, it's not gonna suddenly ruin the sea. Do you know what kind of shit people have dumped there before? No swimming for anyone, anywhere, when there's no lifeguard present. So that pretty much meant that swimming stopped at 6. And like, I've paid for the hotel and there's a pool. I should be able to use it in my opinion. I get why they do this, but come on, I paid a lot for this, I should be able to use it. I'm a grown adult. I can decide if it's safe enough for me to go to a pool at night. Or, 7 PM when I get back from the mall or whatever shit I was doing. Like, I mean, probably usual, but I haven't really experienced it in a lot of hotels. And then on the common areas, no outside drinks allowed or food. I mean, I get that. I get why they do this, but also something that I don't like. I don't agree with it. I mean, like, I already paid a lot for this hotel, and now I have to pay more. And I mean, it could be okay. And that takes me to the prices. It could be okay. I could pay a little bit for served Coke on the beach, but it isn't a little bit. One can of Coke at the beach cost €5. €5! I mean, some people probably think, yeah, that's reasonable, but €5, come on! What was in the shop? It's like 30 cents? And coffee was pretty similar, or was it a bit more? Beer would have been almost double. Just like the internet at hotel, it would have been, I think, 70 or 80 euros per week for wired connection in your room. Like, what year is this? And yeah, needless to say, I didn't take it. I had a prepaid, which is also ridiculous, but I'm not gonna get into that. So in my mind, that place was really priced out. I saw prices in a different beach, in a different hotel, which actually looked more expensive, but the prices there were okay. I'm not sure if it was just this place, but that's just ridiculous. So, should you go to a holiday on a resort? Well, if you're looking at this video and thinking like, what is this dude bitching about? Then it could very well be for you. Also, I get that if you have a lot of small children, or even if you have small children, it makes the travel so much easier, so it might be for you. Also, if you just travel for the weather, you're not really interested in seeing anything or experiencing any of the local culture, you just want to lay on the beach, why not? I mean, there's a cheaper way to do that, but your call. But if you want to see something local, want to know the culture, want to do something else, do you want to stay in a place like this? Like just a hotel in the middle of nowhere. Like, look at this. Like, there's nothing. There's just these things. Also, resorts where the tourists get all their needs filled in one place are not really good for the local economy. Since that resorts are owned by huge international corporations and all the services are bought from them, the local economy doesn't get any benefit from it. Especially if you just start a resort somewhere, the local businesses will get hurt by it because the tourists are not coming for them anymore, they're staying in your resort. And how much the resorts pay for their employees? Well, I don't know, but these corporations aren't usually known for their generosity. So, is it the ethical thing to go there? Well, it's your choice, of course. So anyway, it wasn't my cup of tea, but it has its place and its clientele. But I sure hope people would look into the ethical side and choose a better place when they try to choose a holiday like this. So that's it for now. I still want to say that I had a great holiday and I had so much fun with my family, even though I'm saying all this stuff. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And even with my rant, remember, traveling wrong, there's really no such thing.